Welcome to this Tuesday evening matchup here. Getting my days confused here inside Cave Arena. Brett Loftus alongside me, Chad Hall, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Your Piedmont men's basketball team playing host to the Covenant College Stots tonight. The Lions come in 7-10 overall, 2-3 in conference play. Covenant 9-6 overall, and 4-2 in conference play. And Chad Hall, the Scots, we're seeing a very, very familiar face and potentially the conference player yet again this season, Will Crumley. Tell the Lions fans about him. Tell them something they might not already know. Fifth-year senior, man.
Yeah, grad student, yeah. 16.4 points a game, 7.7 rebounds, and almost a block a game. I think that should speak for itself. Incredible player, 6'9". He's going to be playing down low all night. Lions are looking forward to it, I'd suppose.
Yeah, Will Crumley, probably been one of the best players in D3 history almost. You could very well make the argument for how well he's been at Covenant and how well he's played since he's been a Scot. The Lions will have to deal with him down low. They also have to deal with Chris Barnett. He is a sharpshooter from outside, a very good facilitator at the point guard position. For Piedmont, though, 2-game losing streak. They've come off 2 heartbreaking losses. LaGrange, the last time they were in this gym, 74-71 overtime loss. And then, this past Saturday they lost to Maryville 71-61. Chad, got to get back in the W column tonight.
Absolutely, and that heartbreaking loss that they suffered at Maryville, it's a 4-point loss to the number 13th team in the country. You can't be too mad about that if I'm Coach Neely and his staff, but tonight's the night. We're going right back into the win column tonight. I can feel it. There's something in the air.
And then when you really look at it, Jordan Foote broke the all-time rebounds record here in the modern era at Piedmont University at Maryville. Jason Quick got a chance to break the all-time record here tonight.
He needs one.
He's tied for it right now. That's very huge, very quick. Chad, talk about how those two guys, what they mean to Piedmont basketball history.
So with Jordan Foote, we know, excellent rebounder, incredible at boxing out and just grabbing rebounds. And then Justin Quick excels on-ball defense. If he is in the zone tonight, look at him being on the wing most of the time. He won't ever be that point man in that zone. So when we see him on the wing, he's just going to be active all night. He's going to get that steal in the first half.
Oh, yeah. He might get it within the first 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
I could expect him to get about 5 or so steals tonight. Expect the Lions defense to be a big catalyst tonight, and got to get on the board, and those two guys have been getting on the board for the Lions, Jordan Foote and Noah Reardon. Both of those guys are in the starting lineup to no one's surprise this evening. Excuse me, I have a case of the hiccups here. Hopefully they'll go away after the national anthem, and we're about to cut to that right now. And then after that, we'll have tip-off in the starting 5. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Oh, man. Welcome back here inside Cave Arena. Brett Loftus, Chad Hall here on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Hopefully I've rid of those hiccups, and Chad Hall has a starting five for the Covenant College Scots.
Number 00, Brady Palmer. Number 1, Promise Igbanu. Number 3, Chris Barnett. Number 15, Jonathan Gernot. And number 24, Will Crumley.
Very good starting five there for the Scots, for your Lions. Starting in the backcourt, the sophomore from Lake Mary, Florida. Number 4, Noah Reardon. Number 14 from Atlanta, Georgia, Andrew Stimpson. Graduate student, number 15 from Dahlonega, Evan Easton. From Flowery Branch, Georgia, senior, number 21, Justin Quick. And then the graduate student, the fifth-year man in the middle from A-Town, Jordan Foote. Worth noting tonight, a guy that started a lot of games for the Lions this season. He's been out the past 3 matchups. Will Richter back for the Lions tonight. Not in the starting 5, but I think we'll be sure to see him come in the ball game. Yep. He has been huge for the Lions this year. He's averaging about 2 3-pointers a game. He's a sharpshooter for this Lions team. Would not be surprised if he's our Chad Hall certified sniper at the end of this one. Chad, we mentioned earlier, key to success has got to be defense tonight. Very, very quickly, just about 15 seconds here. What do you think the one guy on defense is going to be able to help contain and help push the Lions to a win?
So knowing Jordan Foote and knowing his leadership role on the team, if we are in a zone at any point tonight, look forward to seeing Jordan Foote manning the defense and calling out and being active.
Lions wearing their gray uniforms with white and green trim in it. Covenant wearing their blue and gray and white trim. It's going to be Crumley and Foote at the tip-off. Tip-off here inside Cave Arena, 6:59 p.m. Demerest time. Lions are going to win this one here on the 2nd of February. The 1st of February. First day of February. Andrew Stimpson pump fake in the corner from downtown early. No good. Justin Quick gets the offensive board. Gives this one down to Jay Foote on the elbow. Noah Reardon from the corner.
Bang!
No! The sophomore from Lake Mary, Florida, gets the Lions on the board first here with a tray. They're pressuring Barnett in the backcourt there. Able to get it into the front court. Crumley versus Foote matchup we're going to want to see all night long. Fade away, it's good. Will Crumley, an absolute bucket, 16 points per game to be exact. Gets his first 2 of the evening, 3-2 Lions.
Here's one thing, Brett. I saw the Lions come out in a 3-2 zone rather than the box and one that we've been seeing in past games. I like the look.
Also saw some full court pressure there.
Yeah, that's different.
Man-to-man defense here from Covenant. Head fake, JQ mid-range, no good. Rebound here from Gernat. Top of the key, Barnett. Little diamond boxing 3 here. 2-1-2.
Yeah, now we're back in it. Speak of which.
Passing this one around. Barnett has it. Top of the key. Double team. Gives this one down to Igbanu. Igbanu has it taken away there from Noah Reardon.
Active hands.
Spoke with some guys on the team earlier today, as we'll see a turnover there. They talked about defensively, they want to put pressure in the backcourt. They want to put pressure on them early. You're seeing Greg Neely come out here in some full court pressure early, and that's what you love to see. You got to put pressure on this Covenant team early. They are averaging 70 points per game this year. They are a high-octane offense. Got to put pressure on them early and often, and I think we're going to see our first foul of the night. Evan Easton, gets called with the push.
Yeah, it's interesting that we're seeing full court pressure so early. We're not used to seeing this from the men's side of the ball, at least. I think it's interesting, Brett.
Yes, I agree. Gernat has it, gives it over to Palmer. Palmer on the right wing, back up top, Barnett. Barnett going to try to step through here, gives it back to Palmer. Palmer across the floor to Gernat. Gernat, Noah Reardon with another steal. That's his second one on the night. Has the Lions back in transition. Jay Foote, top of the key. He's going to look for somewhere to go here. Gives it back to Noah. Noah, Evan Easton in the corner. Double E guarded closely here by Igbanu. Able to get it over to Stimp. Now at the elbow, Jordan Foote stretching him out. That's no good. Noah Reardon, offensive rebound, put back. It's good! Noah Reardon, 5, Covenant 2.
Man.
He has all 5 of the Lions' points as he's led the offensive charge these past few games. Igbanu barely gets it across. He's going to drive down, and a charge taken by Jordan Foote. Promise Igbanu with his first personal and the first Covenant foul of the ball game.
Wow.
And 6'4" frame. Let's say Jordan's about 240. ballparking it there, and able to take a charge like that. Jordan is listed on the Piedmont roster at actually 205, 6'4", 205.
You were a little off.
Yeah, a little off there.
I like
it,
though.
Piedmont about 240 and was able to put down some weight, put some muscle back. JQ from downtown, no good. Igbanu grabs that board.
I really like the Lions' confidence on offense so far.
But Jordan had a 6'4" frame able to take a charge like that. Just so very impressive. And they'll say that one was awful quick. Barnett tried to give it over to Palmer on the right wing. Covenant retains possession. Piedmont faithful starting to pile in here. After other spring practices, are concluding. Got softball, men's tennis, golf, baseball.
Women's tennis?
Yes. Track and field, both on the men's and women's side.
Man.
Got a lot of student athletes piling in here. And our first substitution of the evening, Miles Jones, junior guard from Alexandria, Virginia, in the ball game. Barnett over to Palmer. Palmer back to Barnett. Barnett looking somewhere to go. Single digits on the shot. 7 seconds. Getting this one. Barnett has it top of the key. Got to get it somewhere. And another Lions steal. No way.
That
kickball violation.
Way. I see Justin Quick shouting on the floor right now. That was all hand. Oh, that's
what it looks like
frustrating.
right now. 16:50. Our clock right now lines up 5-2. Getting this one in the corner. Palmer wide open. That one's no good. Crumley rebound. Back to the top. Jones for three. That one is good. Smooth as silk from downtown. 5 apiece.
I will say momentum is all Lions right now.
Noah breaking it up. Gives it over Double E. In the corner, Andrew Stimpson. Stimp gives it back to the top. Noah has it. Man-to-man here from Covenant. JQ left wing. Gives it down low. Mismatch here for Jordan if he wants to exploit it. Gives it to Andrew Stimpson. Double E has it right on top of the line. Logo down low. Over Crumley. Back outside. Noah Reardon. No good.
There we go.
Double E able to get the put back there for 2. Lions up by 2, 16:07.
I don't know, Brad. I don't want
Andrew Stimpson picks that one free. 3-on-2. Noah's able to corral it there. Piedmont now with his third steal. Evan Easton from the elbow. It's good. 9-2-5. And we talking Dolly Parton. We're talking the Lions up by 4 at 15:53 left here in the first half of play. Our first media timeout of the evening, and we'll take it here. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back here inside of Cave Arena, Demorest, Georgia, and a beautiful night that it is. The Covenant College Scots traveled down here to Demorest to play host to your Piedmont men's basketball team. They're up 9-5 right now, 15:53. Noah Reardon's come out and hit 5 of the 9 Piedmont points. Evan Easton has the other 4. Barnett brings it down. Will Richter on the floor now. Justin Quick was subbed out. Will making his first appearance in a few games. He's missed the last 3 games with an injury. Barnett, top of the key, gives it over Jones in the corner. Jones, Palmer, passing around. Now, newly subbed in the ball game here, Jackson Fitzgerald has it poked loose. Getting it in the front court, Will Richter. Will loses it, able to save it on the baseline. And they'll call it a double dribble. Will is questioning the call there, in which I would have to agree with him as well.
I mean, I was too, granted, but.
Near side coach there, Neil Young, giving the referee an earful right now. And now he's teed up. We saw that one happen
early
before it did. Now Piedmont will take some technical free throws. Neil Jones in his 5th year. They'll call it on the Piedmont bench, but really it was on Neil Young. He was giving the referee an earful there for about a whole minute.
Right.
And, I mean, I don't really understand why. It was Will Richter who committed the turnover of Piedmont. But nonetheless, we're not complaining there. We'll take a technical when we get one. Noah Reardon to shoot 2 technical free throws. First one, no good.
Does that warrant possession?
Oh, Neil Jones is still giving it to him. Victor Conyas, after the second made free throw, if we could please get the camera on that one. Our cameraman right here still giving it to him down there. He's walked away now using his head. Piedmont able to get the ball back, up by 5 here at 15-15.
Did they give it? Did they?
Oh, excuse me, they're going to reward Covenant the possession back here.
Did they give it on the bench? Was it the bench or the coach?
Danielle Percival, our SID, and also our public address announcer this evening, she said on Covenant bench. But he specifically looked at Neil Young, the near side referee, the head coach of the Scots,
and
teed him up. So
that's what I thought.
I feel like it's on the head coach, so if he gets another one, obviously he'll be down on even. Back to on the floor here. Jones has it in the corner, passes around. Getting this one down to Fitzgerald, back to Jones. Pressure here, Palmer, Barnett, head fake, Jones, 6, 5, 4, Palmer, Fitzgerald.
Incredible defense.
Incredible. It doesn't hit anything.
Incredible
and
defense.
And a shot clock violation here at the 14:49 mark in the first half. The Lions bench is alive. Cave Arena is alive. The Piedmont family section to the left of us is alive. Let's go.
Incredible. Incredible defense.
Evan Easton gets it across the timeline here. Covenant running some weak full court pressure. Only 2 guards in the back court. Their 3 big men staying in the front court here. Will Richter from downtown. Drano! Will gives him his signature sniper look. That's who we might be talking about post-game right there. Lions up 13-5. Fitzgerald in the corner, Jones. Evan tried to close out there. Jones answers right back. And the Covenant bench lets them know as well as Jones. Jones threw up a little 3 on his fingers there.
Yeah, they were talking to him for sure.
You love it. It's already getting a little talking down there on the floor. Noah Reardon right ring. Down to Evan Easton. Down the foot. Jordan has it. Fade away. Back rim. No good. Barnett gets the rebound. Has it right back in transition. Barnett dribbles up, has it top of the key, gives it over Palmer. Palmer drives right wing. He's going to try and drive down. Nowhere to go. Back to the right wing. Fitzgerald across the floor to Jones. Jones takes another 3-point shot. No good. Crumley, 6'9" frame, jumps over everybody, gets the board, and he puts it up, and it's good.
I'd hope he'd be able to do that being 6'9".
Yeah, Will Crumley, 6'9", 250. He's from right down the road, actually from Marietta, Georgia. Attended North Cobb Christian High School.
Yeah.
Barnett has it. Gives it to Crumley. Crumley can stretch the floor for a big. Instead, Palmer will drive. Palmer gives it off to Crumley, and Crumley just putting it up like he's playing on a little Tykes basketball hoop right now. 13-12. Lions up by 1. Stimson wide open from the corner. Head fake. Noah Reardon's going to take the 3-pointer. Back rim and off. Crumley gets the board. Will Crumley getting active right now on both ends. Jones has it on the opposite end. Goes up. Oh, my goodness. And a foul called there on Andrew Stimson.
That's all ball. I feel so
questioned
bad.
that call immediately with his body language there.
I feel so bad for Stimp right now. That is
near side referee telling both sides to clear off of the table. I'm not sure what's going on down there. Anyway, Miles Jones at the line here to shoot 2.
That's odd.
Yeah, he told the Covenant guys, looks like about 3 Covenant players getting ready to check in the ball game here. Crumley takes a seat. Ignagbu off. Ignagbu back in. Palmer off. Also just checking in the ball game, Jesse Kennard, freshman guard from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Logan Cranford steps onto the floor, as well as Joe Hellenbrook.
Here's something else
Evan Easton and Noah Reardon take a seat.
Here's something else we should mention. Garrett Beagle was at the table.
Yes.
And then had to remove his undershirt to re-enter.
He just checked in. Jordan steps off for him. Yeah, I find that kind of odd. Guess the refs are nitpicking tonight. Covenant with their first lead of the game, 14-13. It's Cranford, Beagle, Hellenbrook, Stimson, and Richter, the 5 on the floor for Piedmont. Hellenbrook has it, gives it down to Stimp. Stimp takes a mid-range shot. It's good. Lions retake the lead at 15-14, 12:40 left here in the first half.
I really, really like this lineup from Coach Neely right now. The ability to stretch this floor with this 5 is insane.
Foul called on Joe Hellenbrook there. Good pressure in the backcourt from Logan Cranford and Will Richter. 12:31 left here in the first half.
It's Piedmont's 3rd team foul so far.
Not that bad thus far. Fitzgerald inbounds it here to Barnett. Barnett calls out the play. Guarded here closely by Cranford. Looked like a bit of an illegal screen there, no call.
I thought I saw a carry.
Barnett, he's going to get it over Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in the corner now to Gurnett, who stepped back on the floor. Gets this one over to Kennard. Down low to Nagbu. Rolls it in.
Tough finish.
16-15. Covenant takes the lead right back.
Tough finish
Next
there.
dead ball here will be our media timeout. 12-minute mark. Down Kennard against Richter. Doesn't hit anything. Fitzgerald, Barnett, top of the key. Oh, my gosh, up and down.
Is that not a walk?
They don't call it. Give it back to Nagbu, top of the key. Barnett swinging it around, gets it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald at the elbow, back to Barnett. Now Kennard from downtown. It's good. 19-15 Covenant now at the 11.5-minute mark here in the first half. Goodness gracious, I've never seen a man jump off the floor and not get called for an up and down. Logan brings it near side, gets it over to Will. Will brings it across the timeline. Now Logan has it. Looks like he'll run the offense back over to Will left wing. Gives it down to Stemp at the elbow. Stemp over to Joe Schmo. Now an errant pass. Garrett Beagle could not get to that one. And at the 11-12 mark here in the first half, we'll have our second media timeout. Lions were up by 4 the last media timeout. Now they trail by 4, 19-15 here inside the Cave Arena. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Back here inside of the Cave, 11-12 left in the first half of play. Lions went on a run to start the ball game. Now it's been all Covenant, led by Will Crumley here the last few minutes. 19-15, the Scots on top of the Lions. Brett Loftus, Chad Hall alongside me. Also keep in mind, for those just tuning in after his timeout, Neil Young, the head coach for the Scots, was teed up earlier, so if he gets another one, he would be ejected out of the ball game. Early time to get a technical foul here within the first 10 minutes of the ball game. Down to the court, in the corner, passing this one around now, top of the key. Gurnett has it stripped by Beagle. Garrett Beagle, man, a spark plug on defense. Every time he gets in the ball game, something happens. Justin Quick back in the ball game for the Lions. Joe Schmo from the corner for 3. It's good! Joe Hellenbrook
Big
brings
Joe.
the Lions back within 1, 19-18.
Joe Shiesty. Uh-oh.
Barnett trying to get across the timeline, does so with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. 20-19, not 3 seconds to get it across, not literally 3 seconds, pardon me there. Ignagbu has it in the post, going against Beagle. Beagle, Hellenbrook. Beagle and Hellenbrook both disagree with the call there.
Oh,
as Piedmont would get their 4th team foul of the half.
I thought they were going to go for a jump ball right there.
Yeah, and since it is a shooting foul, Ignagbu goes to shoot 2 from the line. First free throw's good. 20-18 lead for Covenant. Will Crumley going to check back in the game, presumably for Ignagbu. He's at the table right now. Second free throw also good. Ignagbu off. Will Crumley back in the game. Crumley's been an issue this evening, ladies and gentlemen. as he has 6 points, 3 for 3 from the field, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Logan Cranford going to run it up now for the Lions. 21-18. They trail by 3. Beagle has it at the elbow. Gives it to JQ. JQ, Joe Schmo. Joe Schmo drives baseline. Hellenbrook gives it back to Quick. Quick right wing. Now Stemp has it. Stemp's going to drive down. Turn around. Give it back to Beagle. Garrett drives on Crumley. Over Crumley. No good. Rebound Quick. And one! JQ gets the offensive board and puts it back in. Looks to add one more here. 21-20 as Evan Easton's going to step back on the floor now. Andrew Stepson takes a seat at the 9:54 mark here inside the first half of play.
Let me ask you this. That steal that occurred before this offensive possession, who was it awarded to? I want to know.
We got Noah Reardon with 2 steals, Andrew Stempson with a steal, Jordan Foote, and Garrett Beagle with a steal piece. Garrett Beagle with the steal there. Most importantly, free throw made there from Justin Quick, 21-21. Ignagbu back in the ball game here.
There we go.
As he just checked back in for Kennard. Barnett has it. Guarded closely here, still in that 2-1-2, that diamond defense. And another steal from Beagle.
Man, you were right. He is a spark plug.
Electric.
I've loved watching him play.
Glad we've got to see Garrett Beagle get some playing time earlier or later on in the season. Sophomore forward from Jacksonville, Florida. And they call an over-under there. Miles Jones back in the ball game here for Covenant as Brady Palmer takes a seat. Full court pressure now from Piedmont. They keep Beagle back in the front court. Easton in the back court. Quick and Cranford also in the back court. Ignagbu easily able to break this one here, though. He'll drive down, give it right wing. Jones. Jones takes the 3, back rim and off. Good rebound there from Joe Hellenbrook.
Attaboy, Joe.
JQ runs the offense now. Brings it across the timeline, far sideline. Drives towards the top of the key. Drives down. Looking for somewhere. Logan Cranford, top of the key. Logan gives it corner. Evan Easton head fake. Evan Easton, 16-footer, no good. Crumley went for the rebound, and Garrett Beagle will knock it out of bounds. Still Covenant basketball.
He's just active.
Yes.
That's what I like about Beagle.
Active hands leaves active turnovers, and he's forced 2 of them thus far.
He's just everywhere. I enjoy watching him play.
Barnett gives it to Ignagbu, trying to break that pressure. Cranford and Quick trapping in the backcourt. And Ignagbu gets it across the timeline, 2 seconds to spare. Barnett been held quiet thus far. He has it right wing, looking somewhere to go here. Gives it down to Crumley. Crumley has it knocked away by Easton.
Wow.
No Reardon back on the floor as Logan Cranford takes a seat. Logan contributed in his time there. 4 minutes from Logan as he was running the offense. Steal from Hellenbrook. 2-on-1 fast break. Quick goes up. No foul call. Hellenbrook able to recover it. Joe wanted a foul call too, not able to get one. Back in transition, Barnett from the left wing. No good. Jones able to save it. Good offensive board from him. Barnett from the elbow here. That's also no good. Good rebound from Beagle. Noah's going to run the offense now. Quick has it right on top of the Cave Arena logo. Jordan Foote's coming to the table. He'll check in there in this next media timeout. Beagle has it left elbow. Looking somewhere to go. He's got to give it somewhere. Puts it on the floor. Top of the key. Garrett handoff. Evan Easton. Evan Easton from 3. No good. Will Crumley rebound. Barnett has it back in transition here. 7:42. Still deadlocked at 21-21. 5 straight scoreless possessions for both teams combined. Left wing, Gurnett gives it back to Barnett. Barnett, Jones. Jones looking somewhere to go. 10, 9, 8, shot clock. Barnett has it. 7, 6. Barnett pulls up from top of the key. No good. Ignagbu, put back, it's good. What a putback there from Promise Ignagbu. We'll have our third media timeout of the first half here. Aaron Palmer and Jordan Foote will check in, but it'll be after this. 7:15 left in the first half. Lions trail by 2. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We mentioned pregame here inside Cave Arena. Justin Quick needed one steal to break the all-time career steals record here in modern stat history at Piedmont University, and he's done it. He just got credited with that last steal there. Thought it was with Joe Hellenbrook, but inevitably it was Justin Quick that came out of the scrum with the basketball. So he has just broken the all-time steals record here at Piedmont University. Justin Quick in his senior year from Flowery Branch, Georgia, meant so much to this program for 4 seasons now, and now he has the all-time steals record. Congratulations to that young man right there.
Congratulations.
He's going to be joined on the floor right now with Evan Easton, Noah Reardon, Aaron Palmer, and Jordan Foote. Aaron Palmer also a senior from Roswell, Georgia. Jordan has it, top of the key, gives it off to Double E. Evan Easton, Noah Reardon, left wing. Aaron pass from Noah there, and that's a turnover. 5 men on the floor for Covenant: Jones, Crumley, Barnett, Palmer, and Inagbu. Barnett catches it in the front court, gives it to Jones. Jones dribbles towards the top. Now Barnett has it at the top, looking somewhere to go, gives it over Palmer. Palmer going to drive down, give it off to Crumley. Crumley almost has it stolen from Aaron Palmer. AP knocks it out of bounds, 15 seconds on the shot clock as Barnett will inbound for Covenant.
We've just constantly seen great defensive possessions from Piedmont all night long.
Covenant grows up and grabs that like a tight end in the red zone. Barnett in the corner, gives it down to Inagbu. Got to put it up. Jones loses it. Piedmont basketball.
See what I'm saying? Incredible tonight.
Piedmont been able to force 9 Covenant turnovers. Piedmont themselves has 7. Been a turnover-laden game thus far. 6:27 left in the first half. Noah Reardon, Evan Easton right wing. Back to Jordan, who has it about 30 feet out. He's going to hand off there, bounce pass to JQ. JQ trying to drive on Barnett. Turn around through the lane, no call. Able to take it right back. Reardon has it. Shot clock did not reset. 3.
Are you serious? An illegal screen, really?
An illegal screen call there on Jordan Foote. The referee looks irritated that Jordan even questioned the call.
He just looked irritated all night, too. He was the same official that gave the technical.
He was.
To Covenant's head coach.
Far side there, now near side. Inagbu gets across, 3 seconds to spare. This trap has worked pretty well for Piedmont thus far. Inagbu left wing, giving it over. Gives it down low, Crumley, layup good. 25-21 now. Covenant leads by 4. Noah Reardon running the offense now. He's going to bring it across the timeline for Piedmont. Crumley tries to go for the steal. Aaron Palmer has it, gives it down on the block. Jay Foote. Jay Foote going to go to work now on Inagbu. Double team Crumley. Noah Reardon, JQ taking Crumley out of the paint. Now Jay Foote can go to work. Jordan trying to go to work. Right hand, it's good.
Man.
25-23. That's what we were talking about earlier. You got to stretch Crumley out, and when he does, that paint is very weak down low. And a foul called there on Aaron Palmer.
Yeah, absolutely. Going back to what you were saying, when he's not a problem down low, it just opens everything up.
I mean, no offense to Covenant, but defensively, when Crumley is not down low, Jordan Foote should be able to dominate this evening.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's no discredit.
No discredit.
At all. That's
when Crumley's there, he's a big problem defensively.
That's just the game.
Yes.
That's just matchups. I mean, it's a part of the game.
Inagbu back top of the key, Barnett. Barnett has it, looking somewhere to go. Crumley, Evan Easton, now corner Palmer, step back three-pointer, it's up, it's no good. Jordan battling, Evan Easton comes down with the Piedmont board.
There we go.
Lions look to tie or take the lead here, down by 2, 4:50 left in the first half. Noah dribbles towards the top, turnaround, goes back to his right, has nowhere to go, finds Jordan near the corner. Jordan guarded by Inagbu, he'll drive down, double team now, trying to go to work. That one looked like it was blocked, I guess. Piedmont basketball off of Covenant. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Back in the ball game, Gurnett steps back on for Palmer. As under the basket here, Justin Quick will inbound for Piedmont. 4:39 on the game clock, 11 on the shot. Gets this one in. Jordan has it. Takes the mid-range shot. No good. Inagbu rebound. Barnett going to bring it across the timeline. Running a little bit of slow tempo offense now. Dribbles around the screen here. High screen, corner. Gurnett able to get the three-pointer to fall there. 28-23. Piedmont struggling on offense, playing some great defense, but they got to get the ball in the hoop at a better rate right now. Justin has it on the elbow, and he'll lose it out of bounds. Covenant basketball right on the 4-0-0 mark. So this will be our final media timeout of the first half. Lions trail by 5. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back here, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Brett Loftus, Chad Hall alongside of me here. Stimson, Easton, Richter, Reardon, and Foot to 5. Piedmont Lions on the floor right now. Will Crumley, man, he's been unstoppable tonight. 8 points, 5 rebounds, steal, and an assist. 4 for 4 from the floor right now. I mean, he's been unstoppable right now. Piedmont has to guard him down low. He's been the biggest problem, as well as Miles Jones, as he's 2 for 4 from the field. 2 for 4 from downtown as well, and also 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Both of those Scots have 8 apiece. They account for 16 of the 28 Covenant points. Barnett has it, top of the key, looking somewhere to go, gives it Inagbu. Inagbu looking somewhere to go now. He'll give it in the corner now to Gurnett. Gurnett looking somewhere, gives it. Steal, Jordan Foot. Noah gets it over to Stemp right before he commits the travel. Not able to. That's good. Will towards the top of the key. Back to Noah. Noah guarded here by Barnett. Noah assess the defense now. Hand off Richter. Richter from downtown. No good. Jordan trying to chase it down. Crumley just able to get the rebound there for the Scots as Barnett brings it back up for Covenant. Gurnett back to Barnett. Barnett top of the key. Gives it over. Kickball violation on Will Richter. Still Covenant basketball. Smart IQ play there from Will. Far sideline now. The Scots will inbound it. Inagbu to inbound. Barnett has it. Top of the key. Now Miles Jones. Jones back to Barnett. 10 on the shot clock. Gurnett. Barnett top of the key. Somewhere to go. Little triangle defense top of the key. Jones has it. 2-1. Barnett has to launch one. Oh my gosh! A 32-foot three-pointer. A prayer thrown up, and it's good. 31-23.
Unbelievable.
Covenant has some shooters. As we mentioned there, Barnett averaging 2 3-pointers a game. One of the very best three-point shooters in the conference. That's no good. Loose ball on the floor. Inagbu able to grab it. Barnett brings it across the timeline. Heat check there. It looked like that one might have been tipped by Richter. Stemp brings it across now. 2:15 left in the first half. Lions trail by 8. Top of the key, Evan Easton gives it to Jordan. Jordan looking somewhere to go. Back to Evan. Evan top of the key. High screen there and roll from Jordan. Noah drives down, puts a floater up, and a blocking foul called. Reared into the line to shoot 2. Blocking foul on Promise Inagbu. That is the 4th team foul on Covenant this evening. The 2nd on Inagbu. Excuse me, the 3rd team foul on Covenant, the 2nd on Inagbu. Pardon me there. As Reardon, his 2nd chance at the line this evening. He took the 2 technical free throws earlier. It's up and it's good. 31-24 now. Lions trail by a touchdown. Fitzgerald back in the ball game here as Inagbu takes a seat with 2 fouls. 2nd free throw, oh, no good. Noah 2 for 4 from the line this evening. 2-minute warning now, under 2 minutes, 31-24. Lions communicating out there. Corner, Gurnett, no good. Rebound Barnett after Crumley tapped it back outside. Barnett gives it, and we had a whistle blown here.
Wait, did he call a foul?
Foul called on, I guess, Will Richter.
Interesting.
Not sure. Did not see what the foul was. Nonetheless, let's regroup here. Minute and a half left in the first half. Miles Jones from the right wing, no good. Evan Easton ends up with the board. Piedmont has it in transition. Stemp has it, top of the key. Stemp gets the screen from Jay Foote. Jay Foote has it, top of the key, looking somewhere to go. Fakes the handoff. Jordan against Crumley, backs him down on the block, looking somewhere to go, gets it back out to Stemp. Now back to Jordan. Jordan maybe stretched the floor here a little bit. He's going to drive down. Evan Easton wide open from the left wing, no good. Rebound, Gurnett. Barnett brings it up. Under a minute left now in the first half. Gets this one down to Crumley. Back out Barnett. Barnett looking somewhere to go. Corner Jones. Jones. It's good. First double-digit lead tonight for Covenant. 34-24 with 42 seconds left in the first half. Reardon brings it across the timeline. Still man-to-man for Covenant. Stemp has it. Drives over. Handoff Evan Easton. Evan Easton screen from Jordan Foote. Evans swings it in the corner. Will Richter. Will Richter drives down right hand. It's good.
That one!
Will Richter able to draw the blocking foul and get two to look to add one more. Play is what we like to say.
Yeah, absolutely. That was an incredible finish from Will Richter.
Will Richter,
right there.
The Lions have missed him on the floor, man.
That's it. Wow.
That just proves it right there.
Speechless. Speechless.
5th team foul. Fitzgerald's first personal. Will converts the old-fashioned three-point play. 25 seconds on the game clock and counting. Lions down by 7. See if they'll hold it for the last shot. Shot clock's off. 14-13. Barnett guarded closely by Reardon. Gets this one over. Jones wide open. Close out. Oh, my goodness. Miles Jones making it rain right now. 3, 2, 1. He got it all.
Oh, so close.
Jordan Foote.
So close.
Almost made it back a 7-point ball game here. Brett Loftus alongside me, Chad Hall, straight into our halftime show. Lions trail by 10 at halftime. And it just really does not seem that way there, Chad Hall. I mean,
it seems
like,
close.
Yes, I mean, trail by 10. You look at the scoreboard and you go, man, such a close ball game there in the first half. 37-27.
Yep.
Will Crumley leads the charge with 8 points, 4 for 4. But Miles Jones, man, I tell you what, there's always a guy when you're doing prep work and a guy that you're looking at and you go, not that he's irrelevant, but a guy you just doesn't see come out anywhere. Miles Jones has been there tonight for the Scots. 14 points, 4 for 7 from downtown. That's his shot total as well. And then 2 for 2 from the free throw line as well. I mean, he is on fire from beyond the arc right now, shooting over 50%. He has led Covenant really to this 10-point lead.
Right. And when I'm seeing the Lions defense, it seems like we're kind of just letting him go in our rear view right now. That's got to be the one guy we focus on our closeout, because everybody else who's doing everything on this side of the perimeter nearest to us hasn't really done anything well.
And, I mean, besides throwing up and chucking up a miracle three, Chris Barnett hasn't done anything.
He's been silent.
Anything this evening. 3 points, 1 for 6 from the field. Again, besides that three that he just had to chunk up and not to get a shot clock violation. Yeah. And he made it. But, I mean, that's like a 1 in probably 20 chance for him to make that double team and just throws it up out of nowhere.
Right.
On the Piedmont side of things, Noah Reardon leading the charge with 7 points. Will Richter also has 6 points. Free throws, 4 for 6. 3 for 11 from downtown.
Yeah.
Got to correct that in the second half. From the field, though, 10 for 26, 38%. It seems like Piedmont is just missing that little bit extra offensively right now. 27 points in the first half. They're averaging 71 on the season, so they're much below, about 8 points below what they should have scored there in the first half. Yeah. And if they would have scored their first half average, I mean, they're down by 2 right right now. So they really got to continue to propel themselves offensively in the second half. We talked about it during the media timeout. Really the key for them right now is shooting. Will Crumley down there on the floor, I mean, he's 6'9". Our tallest guy that we're really putting out there is between Evan and Jordan, about 6'4", 6'5". You're not going to really be able to penetrate on him. You got to be able to move it outside. And that probably why Noah Reardon has got to look to there in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that especially if I know Coach Neely recognizes it. He's a great basketball mind. He sees everything that we see up here, but down low. They have to put someone in at that position that can stretch the floor and stretch the floor consistently. So Joe Hellenbrook, Aaron Palmer, the likes of those two guys coming in off the bench, they're going to be able to draw him out to the perimeter, and then Jordan or whoever can go to work down inside. Because this team has no problem finishing inside. We've seen it all year.
Yeah, and we can shoot Will right there. You just really got to be able to draw Crumley out of the paint. I think that's the key there for the second half.
Yeah.
We got about 12, 15 left here in the halftime. We're going to go take a break, take a drink of water, maybe even take a stretch or two, and hopefully the Lions can get their second win here in the second half and make up that 10-point deficit. The Lions trail the Covenant College Scots 37-27 here, halftime inside of Cave Arena. You were listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Brett Loftus alongside me, Chad Hall. And Chad, something I wanted to point out coming out of this halftime break. If you look down there on the floor, down there in the gray sweatpants and the green windbreaker, it's Ryan Jolly, junior guard. I was actually injured earlier this season. He had a season-ending injury in the Emory game, second game of the year. And Chad, look down there at him. He's down there feeding his teammates basketballs. You talk about the definition of a teammate, that is it. He is the definition of a teammate right now, down there feeding the guys basketballs. I mean, are you serious?
Yeah.
Guys out for the year.
That's just the guy that he is.
I just want to come back in and point that out. I thought that was really neat, and I think that's showing true upperclassman leadership and showing some high character from that young man. We're about 60 seconds out from coming back into halftime. Again, Brett Loftus, Chad Hall, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Biggest thing for us, Chad, Lions are down by 10. We talked about it at halftime. We can talk about it a little bit more here, though. Extending the floor, you got to get your shooters. You got to get them good shots, good looks right now. Noah Reardon from downtown, 1 for 3. Joe Hellenbrook, 1 for 1. And Will Richter, 1 for 2. Those are probably the three best shooters that went on the floor tonight. Step 0 for 1. You want to see him get more into more of a roll, get some more shots up.
Right.
But you look at those four guys. I mean, those are your shooters. They're putting up shots. They're making them for the most part. But on the other hand of that, they're not putting up enough of them because the Lions are down by 10.
Yeah, and I just think that in order for us to win this game, we got to get started fast in the second half. Got to shoot the ball more. And then everything we talked about at the halftime show is what we have to look forward to in the second half.
Getting ready to get back in, down by 10. 37-27.
You excited?
I'm excited, man. We're down by 10. Starting at a deficit here. Lions have really been a first-half heavy team all season long. But you got to be a second-half one here on this 1st of February, this Tuesday evening inside of the Cave. It's going to be Palmer, Barnett, Inagbu, Gurnett, and Crumley. The five on the floor right now for Covenant. For your Lions, Quick, Reardon, Foote, Stepson, and Easton. Crumley going to work. Looked like it was blocked by Stepson. At least tipped nonetheless. Maybe not blocked, definitely tipped. Got it back on the other end. Evan Easton on the left wing. Man-to-man now looks like for Covenant. Handoff. Step from downtown. No good.
I like the confidence,
I like the shot. Good look there.
Yes, that's what we need in the second half.
You still got to keep putting up those shots. Just they're going to start falling at some point. Inagbu, top of the key. Gives it over Barnett, swinging it around Palmer. Down low, Crumley. Crumley, Inagbu. Inagbu trying to go to work. No good. Rebound, Evan Easton.
Little hip check there from Evan Easton underneath the basket. Didn't know hockey was on.
Easton left wing. Tells Noah Reardon to cut. Tells JQ to do the same. Top of the key. Looking somewhere to go. Gives it Noah Reardon. Gives it JQ in the corner. Quick. Gives it off the Foot. Foot on the right wing. 10, 9. Jay Foot back door. Cut off there from Barnett. He'll have the steal. Covenant has it in transition now. Barnett. Head fake. Gives it down to Inagbu. Inagbu. 2, 3. Pump fakes. Puts that one up. It's good. Largest lead of the night now, 39-27, Covenant up by 12. JQ brings it across the timeline now. Stops, pops, gives it over Stemp, right wing. Stemp down low. Jordan Foote. Jordan going to work on Inagbu. Fade away. It's good.
Good shot.
Gets that 2 right back. Lions down by 10. 18-14 left here in the ball game. Palmer over to Barnett. Barnett has it, top of the key. Gives it over Palmer. Palmer and Inagbu at the elbow. Wide open Gurnett, left wing. That misses everything. Step able to get it before goes out of bounds. Lions might have them a little momentum now. The bench letting them know that it didn't hit anything. A little air ball chance going. Handoff Noah Reardon, top of the key. Now Evan Easton, top of the key. Back to Noah. Noah left wing, tried to get that back door. Now Jordan will just drive down to Inagbu, gives it back out. Evan Easton down low. Jordan trying to go to work. He'll lose it, and that one is taken away. Barnett has it in transition, gives it up Palmer. Palmer fouled by Reardon and one. 41-29 now, and Palmer has a chance to make it an old-fashioned three-point play. Miles Jones back on the floor as Gurnett takes a seat. First team foul of the evening, Noah Reardon's first personal as well. Palmer, no good on that free throw.
So we're just giving them 2 opportunities now?
What is the whistle blown there for? I'm not sure.
Lane violation, maybe?
Lane vibe. Wow, okay. Free throw up. It's good.
Just gave him a second attempt.
42-29.
Oh.
Brings this one across the timeline. Justin Quick gets it over. Noah Reardon. Noah high screen there from Jordan. Long 2-pointer taken here. It's good.
That's all we need to do.
42-31, Lions down by 11. 17-11 left here in the second half. Enagbu looked like he almost walked there. Palmer loses it. Quick with another steal. Gets it over to him in the left wing. Stemp has it left wing. Top of the key. Foot. Noah from downtown. No good. In and out there. Story of the evening so far.
Yep.
Barnett brings it across. Guarded closely here by JQ. JQ playing some good defense. Good man-to-man. Gets this one out. Now down low, Crumley. Crumley, Enagbu. Tried to find the backdoor Jones. Enagbu versus Easton. No good. Enagbu. Stemp gets the rebound. Crumley.
Come on. Call something.
And they'll call the foul on Crumley.
It only took him 30 minutes.
Coming back on the floor now, Jackson Fitzgerald, as promised, Enagbu takes a seat. Has the first personal for Crumley in the ball game, as well as the first team for Covenant and a half. 16 and a half. Clock's not going. There it goes. Piedmont might have to use those 2 seconds to conclude the ball game there.
Maybe
JQ, handoff double E left wing. High screen, Jordan. Getting this one, Noah on the right wing. Reardon back to Foot. Foot looks somewhere to go. Looking somewhere, gives it over. JQ back to Foot. Foot mid-range, no good. Crumley pushes Quick. Assistant coach, Coach Cavan, even stood up on that one and asked for the push. Barnett has it. Now Jones right wing. No good. He was on fire there in the first half. Big rebound there from Evan Easton. Man, you usually don't see highlight plays on the boards, but Evan Easton going up big right there. Keep in mind, 1'5" in gray is 6'4". Going over some 6'9" down there in Crumley. Will Crumley, that is.
We've always seen him be an aggressive rebounder.
Look at that. JQ falls on the floor. What do we not get? A whistle. Barnett has it back in transition. He'll drive down on the baseline. Crumley stretching it out here. It's good. Will Crumley can do it all, ladies and gentlemen. And you see it right there. 11 points, 5 for 6 from the floor. Will Richter's going to go to the table after that matter. Lions down by 14, now the largest margin of the evening.
I didn't think he was Joel Embiid. My goodness gracious.
He's a good ball player there, Chad Hall.
Oh, absolutely. This is my first time I've ever gotten to see him play.
Top of the key, Stemp, now corner, now elbow. Jordan, 7, 6, 5. Jordan against Crumley, over him, no good. Crumley rebound.
That's not the guy we need to be going at right now. We need to run a pick and roll offense and see if we can draw a switch.
Now Jordan will get the steal. He'll pick him free. Noah has it in transition, gives it back to him.
Oh!
Showtime!
That was nasty.
Jay Foot to Noah Reardon for 2. 45-33.
Touch pass. That was nasty.
Literally a touch pass. Jones corner. He'll drive down, gives it Barnett. Noah closes out. It's still no good. Crumley tried to tip that one. This ain't volleyball, sir. JQ has it in transition. He'll dribble down, guarded by Barnett. Now back to Jordan, top of the key. Jordan gives it to Stemp. Stemp has it. Gives it back down to Jordan. Got to attack somewhere else, like you said, Chad. Jordan's going to still try and go to work. Let's see if he can get him one. He puts it up. Oh! Okay, Jordan. 45-35. Lions trail by 10 here at the 14-minute mark. Next stoppage in action will be a media timeout. We still haven't had one of those yet. Barnett has it near sideline. Big screen there. Now in the corner. Palmer won't shoot it. Guarded by Easton. He'll drive down, top of the key. Fitzgerald. Now Palmer. Palmer, no good. Big rebound again there from Evan. Lions getting on a bit of a run right now. 13.5 left here in the second half.
Here we go. This is it right here. Offense is looking a lot better.
Jay Foot has it right wing. Jordan takes the lone mid-range shot. No good.
Oh.
JQ able to get the board. Goes back up strong. Give me that.
Come on.
45-37. Weight room, JQ. Lions trail by 8. Barnett gives it over to Palmer, down low, Crumley. Crumley's going to try and go to work. That's no good, and they call a foul.
They'll
call it a shooting foul, as Crumley will go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be after this first immediate timeout of the half. 13:05 left here in the second half of play. Lions have cut into that deficit, only trailing by 8 now. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back here inside of the cave in the beautiful Demorest, GA. Brett Loftus, Chad Hall, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Will Richter, Andrew Stimson, Noah Reardon, Garrett Beagle, and Joe Hellenbrook, the 5 on the floor now for your Lions. For the Scots, it's going to be Jones, Barnett, Gurnett, Fitzgerald, and Will Crumley shooting 2 from the line here. That one's no good. Crumley looks a little bit Giannis-esque. Crumley going to get some boos here after he puts it up after the follow-through. Second free throw, good. Get a whistle blowing, and Agbu comes in the game. Crumley takes a seat. Our Piedmont family and friends section wanted a technical foul. If you saw there, Crumley shot his first free throw, front rimmed it, and then put it up again. That is a technical foul. No call there. Guess you can do what you want when you're Conference Player of the Year. Stimson, top of the key, no good. Joe Hellenbrook tips it back outside. Step from 3, no good as well. Enagbu almost has a rip free there. Hellenbrook getting active. Lions trail 46-37. 12:37 left here in the second half. Diamond defense again. It's back alive here in the cave. Kiner back on the floor as well. You see him get it in the corner right here. Barnett has it. Barnett. Beagle steps up. Now corner. Gurnett has it. Gurnett back to Barnett. Barnett back to Gurnett. Front rims that one. And Kennard not going to get that one. Will has it back in transition. He'll run it and bring it across the timeline for Piedmont.
Man, how did he not grab that board? He had Andrew Stimson's arm held.
Armbar right there.
Yeah.
Beagle has it. Top of the key, Stimson. Stimson, Beagle. Beagle, turn around. He'll drive down on the block. Puts it one! Give me a bucket, G! 46-39. He's going to go to the line and try to get another one.
Spark plug. Garrett, spark plug, Beagle. Come on.
JQ's going to step back on the floor as Garrett Beagle is going to go to the line to shoot one more, but it's going to be after this second media timeout. Hey, you know what, Chad Hall?
Let's keep it here.
Cave Arena buzzing right now. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back here to the Garrett Beagle Show. No, I'm just playing. Piedmont men's basketball here inside Cave Arena, playing host to the coveted College Scots. Brett Loftus alongside me, Chad Hall. But seriously, though, all jokes aside,
incredible.
What a bucket there from Garrett Beagle right there. Drive down through the contact, get the bucket, and now hopefully convert the N1 opportunity. He's joined by Justin Quick, Joe Hellenbrook, Noah Reardon, and Will Richter, the 5 men on the floor right now for Piedmont. It's Fitzgerald, Enagbu, Crumley, Barnett, and Palmer, the 5 men on the floor for the Scots.
I don't want to sound cliche or anything, but the strength that Garrett Beagle just displayed right there,
yes.
Incredible.
Strong man right there in 1-2 in gray. Free throw up. It's good.
Bank's open.
I forget. Garrett likes to bank in his free throws. However you get it. Lions trail by 6 here. Barnett gets it across to Enagbu. Enagbu back to Barnett. Barnett, Cave Arena logo. Left wing, gives it over. Gurnett. Gurnett looking somewhere to go. Gives it back to Barnett. Barnett drives top of the key. Gives it corner. Palmer. Oh, JQ.
So close.
JQ tried to catch that one in the air. He lost it midair, though. Still some active hands there. They got to inbound it with 8 seconds on the shot clock, 11:31 on the game clock. Palmer, top of the key, close out there from Will Richter and Noah Reardon.
Oh, give me that.
Beagle. Give me that board.
Wow.
JQ brings it across the timeline.
Can we get a height comparison?
Top of the key, Garrett is 6'5" there for reference. Justin Quick called for the foul.
It was an illegal screen, but I'm not following.
I just saw JQ flying out of the pile there. That's all I saw, but he's called for the illegal screen. Barnett up to Enagbu. Enagbu handoff here, Barnett. Barnett gets the screen from Enagbu, top of the key. Down low, Crumley. Crumley, Hellenbrook. Barnett has it back, top of the key. He'll drive down,
nope.
Front rim, no good. Enagbu tried to tip it back in. Rebound, Will Richter. Lions getting some defensive stops. Now they got to put up some buckets. JQ brings it across the timeline. He'll drive down, gives it back outside. Joe Hellenbrook contested 3. Oh. No good.
Little too strong. I like the confidence, though.
Palmer gets it across the timeline up to Barnett, who has it top of the key now. Over to Palmer. Palmer right wing. Back to Barnett. Barnett nowhere to go. Yes, he does. Gurnett. Gurnett down low. Crumley. Crumley finds Palmer. Palmer drives. He's got to give it back out Barnett. 7-6 shot clock. Gurnett. Close out Jared from JQ. Very good. And another big board from Garrett Beagle.
Man. Oh, my gosh.
Garrett Beagle getting some love here inside the cave right now. That's what you call a spark plug right there. That is 1990s Dennis Rodman, what we're watching right now in the gray and green.
Yeah, size does not matter to Garrett Beagle.
Garrett drives down on Crumley, gives it outside.
Oh.
Richter head fake. Oh. Back to Garrett. Garrett through the
and one!
And one! And one! Come on, 1-2! Garrett Beagle!
That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Is this a coming out party right now?
It sure is. It sure is.
Garrett Beagle is hype right now. We're up here in the booth, too. Lions only trail by 4.
Man.
We're going to keep it here. It's a full timeout. Brett Loftus, Chad Hall.
Oh, my God.
Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Garrett Beagle with 5 points. Going to try and make it 6. 3 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals.
Oh, my gosh.
Sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida. Only appeared in 1 game last year. He's came on a lot stronger this year. And he's had to play due to the injuries of Dalton Mealer. We had Evan Easton and Jordan Foote out for a few games there. Garrett was able to make his way into the lineup, and now he's making a case to never be taken out of it.
Absolutely. Garrett Beagle, spark plug. Petition to change his name to spark plug. That's all that I want right now. He has been incredible off the bench in the last 9 or 10 games for the Lions.
He really has been.
With all
we don't need him to score the basketball, but he's doing it tonight.
Because he shows up where other people are not necessarily showing up on any given night.
Effort. You can't teach that.
90s Dennis Rodman. Size does not matter. He's a role player.
And I just want to revisit that play. If you guys go back, y'all can watch it on your screen. Garrett Could have drove down there earlier in the shot clock. Gave it outside Will Richter. Will Richter showing that he's not selfish either with the head fake. Gives it right back down to Garrett. And Garrett able to go against Will Crumley for the 2 points right there. And, I mean, honestly, it's just respect to Will Crumley at this point. 6'9", one of the very best players in the conference. And Garrett Beagle able to draw an and one opportunity against him. Garrett cannot convert the and one, though, there. Gurnett gets the rebound. Fitzgerald calls out the play. It's elbow, whichever one that may be. High screen from Agbu there. Looking for somewhere to go. Corner, Hellenbrook going for it. They called a foul on Joe.
So looking at Garrett Beagle, let's just highlight it really quick. 2 for 3 from the floor. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He's got 3 boards, 5 total points. He's got an assist, no blocks, and 2 steals. I mean, effort.
Both those steals back-to-back possessions. Now through there, JQ with the block. Garrett Beagle in on that play as well. Lions trail by 4 here. JQ drives down. Oh, he's open right hand. Give me
stop it.
46-44. Lions on a 7-0 run right now. 13-1 over the last 6 minutes. Lions 13-1 run right now. Got to keep it going.
Come on.
Down low, Gurnett, Inagbu, Crumley. Blocked! Oh, my gosh, and a foul called.
Ooh, that could have gone both ways, man. That could have gone both ways.
Call that one on Joe Hellenbrook. 15 foul. That's Joe Hellenbrook's 4th foul.
How?
Goodness gracious.
That's fine. Joe's just got to be careful.
Hey, Joe's playing an aggressive brand of basketball right now. I love to see it. Joe gives him a little head shake down there as he looks over at Garrett. He's like, what did I do? Almost.
I mean, to give Joe all the credit in the world, he's got a tough matchup right now, a tough assignment.
And, hey, he's doing a pretty good job at it.
Yeah.
Crumley made the first free throw there.
Has.
Miles Jones and Palmer back in the game. Crumley makes the second free throw as well. It's back to a 4-point ball game. Noah Reardon's going to come up the court as he'll inbound it here to JQ. 9 minutes exactly left here in the second half. Lions have been able to come back and make it a ball game over the last 6.5 minutes. Joe has it now, top of the key, gives it over. Will Richter in the corner. Will drives baseline, gives it off. Garrett can't handle that pass. Palmer has it. Palmer against Reardon.
Unlucky.
And they call a blocking foul there.
I thought Reardon did a really good job of getting set.
6-team foul there. I thought Noah got a really good job there getting set. That's Noah's 2nd foul of the evening.
Well, you know who was creeping up behind? Garrett Beagle. He was going to throw that one into the 3rd row. I can just feel it.
Brady Palmer to shoot these 2 free throws here. First one's good. If you want to see the men's basketball back in action, they'll be back here this coming Saturday when they play host to Berea, February the 5th at noon, high noon. Early matinee matchup this Saturday. They also travel to Berea this Thursday night at 5 p.m. The link to watch that will be available on PiedmontLions.com. 50-44, Lions trail by 6, 8:38 left here in the ball game. Gives this one over to Noah. Noah right wing. He'll drive down. Looking for somewhere to go. Through the contact. And one!
Come on.
Noah Reardon brings them back within 4.
Come on.
Looking to make it 3. Goodness gracious. These and ones with the Lions. Jordan Foote, Andrew Stimpson back in. Garrett Beagle, Joe Hellenbrook take us to seat. The sophomores there in Hellenbrook and Beagle getting hype as they run off the floor, man. This is good to see. These Lions playing some team basketball tonight, holding the Covenant team to 50 points thus far. They're scoring 47 in themselves, being led by Noah Reardon yet again with 14 points. This young man is special. I talked to some Piedmont alumni the other day, former basketball players here, and they said this Noah Reardon kid, if he stays, which I presumably he does, he'll be a 1,000-point scorer here at Piedmont.
I don't have any doubts. JQ with the hands.
He's just extending his career steals lead. If you missed that earlier in the game, Justin Quick was able to break the career steals record here at Piedmont University, adding to it right there. Stimp has it at the top of the key. Lions can tie it here as JQ's going to drive down. Looks to go. Open shot. No good. Jordan was battling for that one. Maybe a foul on Inagbu there. No call. Barnett has it.
It was a good fight.
Yeah. Next dead ball here will be a timeout, the under-8 media timeout. Barnett down low, Crumley. Crumley, corner, Palmer. Good close out there from Stimp. It's no good. Barnett through the lane. No good. Who'd it go out on? They'll say it went out on Piedmont. 7:28 left here in the second half of play, and that'll be our cue for the third media timeout of the half. Lions trail by 3, and a good one here. You don't want to miss the next 7:28 in this ball game as you are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Back here inside of the cave, Brett Loftus, Chad Hall, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Lyons, Stimpson, Foote, Quick, Richter, Reardon, 5 men on the floor. It's going to be Fitzgerald, Crumley, Inagbu, Barnett, and Jones, the 5 men on the floor for the Scots. Barnett wide open, top of the key. No good. What a surprise there. One of the best shooters in the USA South, Barnett, misses a wide open 3 at the top of the key. That's a blessing there for the Lions out of the media timeout. JQ gives that one over to Noah Reardon. Noah guarded here by Fitzgerald. He's going to drive down. Noah, right hand, no good.
Unlucky. It was open.
Playing some physical defense now there on Reardon as he drives. Barnett down on the block.
No,
and a steal there. Got it back in transition now. JQ brings it across the timeline.
I mean, when
still credited to Will Richter there.
When that's your guy, I mean, you can read it from a mile away.
Jay Foote has it on the right wing, gives it over Stimp. Lions still trail by 3 here. Stimp over to Will Richter. Richter down on the block now. Jordan can go to work if he wants to. Tries to get it over to JQ. JQ right on the baseline there. Out of bounds on Piedmont. 6:29 left here in the second half now.
That hurts.
Pass led Justin just a little bit too far. He couldn't keep it in bounds. Inagbu across the timeline up to Miles Jones. Jones back to Barnett. Barnett looking somewhere to go. Big screen there from Inagbu. Now Fitzgerald has it left wing. Back top of the key, Barnett. Down low, Crumley. Crumley double teamed here. Corner, Jones. Jones trapped in the corner. Back to Barnett. Barnett right wing. 5, 4, 3. Back to Crumley. Crumley puts it up. Blocked by JQ. Blocked by JQ. Blocked by JQ.
Oh my gosh.
Stimp breaks it across the timeline. Stimp trying to go behind the back. Inagbu playing some good defense. JQ has it left wing. Richter has it. Gives it down to Jay Foote. Jay Foote trying to go to work. Knocked down on the floor and a foul called. It's going to be the 15th foul for Covenant, as that'll be the third foul on Inagbu there. Third personal for him. Inbound and under the basket here.
Lions got to score on this possession. Have to.
Piedmont scoreless over the last 2:49. Covenant over the last 3:05. JQ gets it in. Jordan Foote has it left wing now. 5:35 left on the game clock. 15 on the shot. Dribbling this one around. Gives it over now. Will Richter right ring. Gives it down. Jordan 5, 4. Jordan drives down. Got to put one up. Puts up a good right-handed shot. Yes! It's good! As the shot clock expires, Jordan brings the Lions back within 1. Let's get alive, Cave. Fitzgerald has it across the timeline. Miles Jones wide open. cannot get that one to go. Will Richter knocks it away. It's a 1-1 now for Fitzgerald.
I don't know.
I did not know we couldn't grab the basketball. Maybe Fitzgerald missed the first one on the 1-1 here. First free throw up, no good. Jordan Foote grabs it. It doesn't matter anyway. That was a 17th foul on Piedmont. Will, that's his first personal, so it's kind of irrelevant anyway. 4:56 on the game clock. 18 on the shot clock. JQ has it, handoff, Stemp, dribbles towards the top, gives over Noah Reardon. Noah Reardon looking somewhere to go. Jay Foote down top of the key. Driving down on the block, Jay Foote. And one! Give the Lions the lead! Come on! Lions up 51-50. Now Jordan's got a chance to make it up by 2.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Gurnett and Palmer back in the ball game. Jones and Fitzgerald take a seat. Where else would you rather be, Tad Hall?
Nowhere.
Come on.
No, that's it. The amount of M1s that I've seen in a single second half is just insane.
Lions take their first lead since the first half.
Count it.
Jordan Foote makes it a 2-point ball game, 52-50. Lions on an 8-0 run, a 21-5 run over the last 11 minutes.
That's just great defense and even better offense.
Yes.
Or vice versa, however you want to view it.
Enagbu has it in the corner. Barnett. Enagbu back on the elbow. Gives it down Crumley. Crumley oversteps and missed it. Noah Reardon rebound. Noah has it across the timeline. Stimson. Richter from the corner.
Oh.
No good. And that one goes out of bounds on Jordan Foote. Coach Cavan thought it went out on a Scott, but it looked like that one did go out on Jordan. He tried to get the rebound there, couldn't quite keep it off his fingertips.
There's a lot of pushing.
Yes.
The fact that it's going unnoticed is just, I don't even know how to view it.
52-50. Our next dead ball will be our final media timeout. 3:55 left now in regulation. Barnett in the corner. Gives it off Enagbu. Enagbu. Blocked by JQ. Justin Quick. The best defender inside Cave Arena this evening. He broke the steals record, and now he's just having himself a block party.
He's going to break the all-time blocks record.
Elbow. Jay Foote drove down, back outside JQ. Back to Foote. Foote on top of the key. Gets Crumley. Got to go somewhere. He pulls up. Why not? No good. Rebound there, Gurnett.
Oh.
3:20 left now in regulation. Barnett across the timeline. Screen from Enagbu. Barnett again. Back to Enagbu. He'll pass it around. Palmer fakes the three. Barnett wide open from the corner. No good. Noah Reardon yet another rebound. Noah Reardon 4 rebounds on the evening.
Closeout defense this half has been phenomenal.
Under 3 left here in regulation. Will Richter over to Stemp. Stemp guarded by Enagbu, puts it on the floor. Richter top of the key. That was out of bounds on Enagbu.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what a blessing there from Covenant. 2:43 left here in regulation. This is going to be our final media timeout. The Lions have fought and clawed their way back from being down by their largest deficit of 14. They're up by 2 here. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back here inside the cave. It's buzzing right now. Brett Loftus, Chad Hall alongside me. Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Andrew Stimson inbound under the basket. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 2:43 on the game clock. Step, got to get it in. He calls a timeout very quickly there. See if it's a 30 or a minute. We'll stay with him either way.
I think we'll take a 30
second.
Yeah.
2:43 left still. Up by 2. Piedmont on a run right now. 8 over the last 6 minutes. Yes, there's only been 8 points scored over the last 6 minutes here.
Piedmont, but it's all Piedmont, so it doesn't matter.
21-5 run over the last 12:47. Goodness gracious, you're not going to believe the stats at all. 6:01. Last 6:01. Covenant's been held scoreless. Covenant is 1 for 18 over the last 18 shots attempted. 1 for 12 over the last 12 three-pointers attempted. Defense wins championships.
Yep.
Dare I say anything else? After that 30-second timeout, Stimp under the basket, inbounded again. Some tough inbound defense. Able to get it into Will Richter, though. 5, 4, three-pointer. No good. Rebound there, Palmer.
It looked really good coming out of his hand.
Barnett brings it across the timeline. 2.5 left here in the second half. Barnett over to Palmer. Palmer down low, Crumley. Crumley maybe walked. They don't call it. Back top of the key, Barnett. Enagbu. Back to Barnett. Barnett. Palmer wide open corner.
Short.
No good. Crumley tips it back out to Palmer. It's hard to get rebounds over him. Enagbu drives baseline. Puts it back on the ground. Crumley. No good and a foul called.
But how on earth is Crumley not getting called for offensive 3 seconds? Ever. He just sits in the paint. He doesn't do anything.
That's JQ's second foul. Piedmont's 8th.
Oh, that is. Oh.
First free throw up and the good. 52-51, 2:05 left here in the final half of play.
It's just, here's my thing. I always say this when I watch basketball. How can you be so tall and constantly get fouled?
52-52, 2:05.
It may just be the rules of the game. I'm no official, but
neither am I, Chad Hall.
It's very annoying.
Yes. Full court pressure. Richter brings it across the timeline. Stimp has it. JQ. Noah Reardon. From the corner. Come on. Crumley rebound.
Keep shooting. We've been saying it all night long. That's what we need. That's
across the timeline. Barnett has it. Noah playing some good defense here. Still that 2-1-2. Palmer switching it around. Enagbu down low. Enagbu gets him in the air. No good. Rebound, JQ. Good defense here. 90 seconds left in the second half. JQ across the timeline.
Come on.
This is crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you play for. Noah Reardon, 52-52, 1:20 left now. 17 on the shot clock. Gives it down to Jay Foote. Jay Foote, crossover move. Up and under. No good. Barnett across the timeline now. He has it, top of the key. And a timeout called here by Covenant's head coach, Neil Young. 30-second timeout. That means we'll stay here. 65 seconds left in regulation. Tie ball game. It's whoever wins the last 65 seconds. And then if nobody wins it, we have another tie after that. Obviously, we'll go into our second straight. Our third straight overtime broadcast here inside of Cave Arena.
I don't want to go to overtime.
I don't either.
But here's the thing. If we do, we love overtime. But if we don't, it's okay. Because you and I aren't going to be mad.
Lions had an overtime game January 21st against Huntington, won by 6. They had another overtime game against LaGrange, lost by 3, and then here we are tonight. Those have been the last 2 home games. They both went into overtime. Lions yet again have them tied at 52-52 with 65 seconds left.
Incredible from the Lions in the second half.
Effort, man.
Yeah.
Effort. You can't not teach heart, you cannot teach character, and you cannot teach effort. Those are 3 things that are just given from above, from the Lord. And, hey, we're seeing that here tonight.
Up and down the roster, too.
Yes. Barnett brings it across the timeline. Top of the key, giving it over to Palmer. Palmer back to Barnett. Under a minute left now. Enagbu down low. Back to the top. Palmer. Corner. Down low. Crumley. Fade away. It's good. 46.3 as Justin Quick is on the floor. Did not see what happened there. He'll take it up far sideline. Give it over Noah Reardon. 38, 37, 20 on the shot clock, 35 game clock. Stemp has it at the elbow. Lions down by 2. Stemp has it, top of the key, handoff Noah Reardon. Got to get a bucket here. That's a necessity.
Yep.
Noah gives it corner. Will Richter. Will down low. Jordan had it between his legs. He'll give it. Andrew steps in front of the corner. No good. Barnett got a foul. Noah Reardon steps up and fouls. 11.9 seconds left. 1-1 here. Justin Quick. Looked like his ankle's bothering him right there, right in front of the scorer's table. Good sportsmanship there from Will Crumley to come help out. JQ hobbles over to the bench. Looks like he can't put a lot of weight on that left ankle there.
That is not good.
He'll hobble over from beyond the Piedmont bench. Looking down here, JQ, the athletic trainers will attend to him there. Evan Easton takes his spot on the floor. Keep an eye on JQ down there. 1-1 here from Barnett. 11.9 left. First free throw good. Full timeout taken here. Keep it here. Lions down by 3. 11.9 left here in the ball game, or regulation, whichever way you look at it. Chad, it's been another one of those games for the Lions.
Yeah.
It's kind of been the opposite, though. You know, usually it seems like the Lions are up by a lot. They can't really close it out in the last few minutes. Then either, we go to overtime, we get a W, or we don't. And that's kind of how it's been. Last few games, it's been very crunch time-esque every time. Lions, and it hasn't been one or the other. It's been either – the Lions are either winning or they're losing. It has been one or the other, rather, should I say. And it's just been every game has went down to the final second. And I think that really shows the team that this Lions team has. They're playing together.
Right.
And I mean, they're giving it everything they got to the final whistle. I mean, hey, they came down from 14. Now they're down by 3. They had a 2-point lead there for a few minutes. But, they still got to keep fighting to the final whistle.
Yeah, absolutely. And this whole roster is always going full of energy, no matter what the circumstances in the game are. And we're just praying. We're praying that this free throw does not go in.
I hope so.
And the Lions can tie it up with 11.9 seconds left.
Well, Crumley's on the bench right now. That's important to note there, as Fitzgerald's on the floor. Seeing Justin Quick go back towards the locker room. He's helped off here by the athletic trainers. Second free throw good. Lions trail by 4. Get it in quickly. Noah Reardon brings it across the timeline. Gives it off. Will Richter from, oh my goodness, way downtown, and they'll call treetop. 4.4 left in the ball game there, and that looks about all she wrote. Crumley looks to check back in the ball game. He will. Fitzgerald takes a seat. Man, what a comeback there from Piedmont.
Absolutely.
Maybe we've seen crazier things. 4.4 left here. Maybe they can get a steal off the inbound and get a quick 2-up. Noah Reardon pushed to the floor. No call. Evan Easton fouls. 2.9 left here.
No offensive foul.
Noah Reardon has to laugh with the nearsighted referee. First free throw up. It's good there from Palmer. Another great performance there from Noah Reardon. 14 points, 5 for 10 from the field, 4 rebounds, an assist, and 3 steals. Second, they're good. Barnett steals it from the inbound, and that's all she wrote. Lions lose by 6, 58-52. The Covenant Scots get their 10th win of the season. Well, there's a lot to unpack here in the post-game show, Chad. I think this has been one of the more interesting games we've had this season.
Yeah.
Lions trail by 10 at half. Then they trail by 14. Then they trail by 10 again. Then it's 8. Then it's 6. Then it's tied. And then they up by 2. And then last few minutes there again, Covenant just able to close it out, and Piedmont can't You couldn't buy a shot there the last few minutes. I mean, and it's kind of a story. I mean, you see Noah Reardon's 3 in and out. You see shots from Jordan Foote in and out.
And it was all night.
You're seeing great shots, man, but it's just really – it seems like Piedmont's more unlucky than they were in this game than anything else. I mean, great defense, able to stifle Covenant, a team that averages 70 points a game, hold them to 58. On the other end, Will Crumley, 18 points. You expect that out of him. 10 rebounds. He had himself a double-double. Miles Jones with 14 points, Barnett only with 6 points, 1 for 10 from the field. Biggest thing, they were able to limit him tonight. You know Crumley's going to get his, able to limit Barnett. Piedmont did just about everything humanly possible to win this ball game without winning it, Chad Hall.
Yeah, it was frustrating. The Lions couldn't really get going in the first half, and then they started to show glimpses of something. Once we got into the second half, they started hot. They played really well in the second half. We can't discredit the second half effort from the guys. They played incredible. First half was a little rocky at times, but, I mean, the defense is what held them in this game all night long. We love the defense. They played incredibly well. It's just tough, man. That's another tough one. Yeah, exactly. And all they can do is have short-term memory and then go into Berea, and you got to play Berea back-to-back.
Yes.
You win once, you're feeling good. You win twice, you're feeling even better.
And Berea is a team that is struggling this year. You got to go in and you got to play your best basketball.
Right.
Those are 2 games that you need to win.
This next swing, and especially in the month of February, right before the conference tournament, all these games are important. Yes. That's why it was so tough to drop this one tonight.
Lions moved to 7-11 on the season.
Yep.
2-4 in conference play. Covenant gets in the double digits in the win column at 10-6 overall. 5-2 in conference play. Just another marvelous performance again from Noah Reardon. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and an assist. I mean, he had another incredible performance too.
Yep. Noah Reardon's been great ever since he had the opportunity to really step up after we saw two of our first option guards go down. But I mean, he's been phenomenal all night. So I mean, you got to give him credit, man.
Garrett Beagle having himself a ball game as well. Beagle 5 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. We talked about him there in the game action. It's just so depleting to see these guys come together and play as a team.
Yep.
And then just another loss, the 3rd straight loss. But hey, hopefully, like you said there, Chad Hall, hopefully they can end that losing streak coming up this weekend. Thoughts and prayers go out to Justin Quick. We saw Justin head off into the locker room there in the closing seconds. Again, all we know is that the athletic trainers helped him off. He couldn't really put a lot of weight on his left ankle. That's all we know. That's all there is to tell. Again, thoughts and prayers are with Justin. Hopefully we'll see him back in due time.
Very soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
For Victor Conyers, Danielle Percival, Troy Wyman, and Joe Garwood, Piedmont Athletic Communications, Victor Conyers, our great cameraman, the best in the business.
Incredible.
Chad Hall, one of the very best in the business as well. And myself, Brett Loftus. Again, Berea at Berea this Thursday evening.
Yep.
And then back here inside the cave, we got a doubleheader Saturday afternoon.
It's going to be fun.
Noon. Yes, it will be. Men's basketball at noon as they play host to Berea. And then that'll be men's basketball senior day as well, so make sure you tune into that. Then Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m., the Lady Lions will play host to Agnes Scott. Lady Lions have a back-to-back where they play host Sunday to Wesleyan. That time is still to be determined. As for all of us here, you got something else?
Yeah, women's basketball is also senior day.
Right now.
Senior day. On Saturday.
Yes.
It's also senior day.
Right now, they were actually up in Brevard tonight.
Brevard, yep.
So we hadn't got to check those scores. Make sure you check that. You can go to our Twitter pages, at Piedmont Lions, or go to PiedmontLions.com. Stay safe out there. May God bless you all. And as always, win, lose, or draw,
go Lions! We'll see you soon.